DWG is a binary file format used for storing 2- and 3-dimensional design data and metadata. It is the native format for several CAD packages including DraftSight, AutoCAD, IntelliCAD and Caddie. In addition, DWG is supported non-natively by many other CAD applications. The BAC, DWS, DWT and SV$ files are also DWG files. In addition, the two companies will facilitate work process interoperability between their AEC applications through supporting the reciprocal use of available application programming interfaces. Version history, legal issues. On November 13, 2006, Autodesk sued the Open Design Alliance alleging that its DWG libraries infringed Autodesk's trademark for the word Autodesk, by writing the trusted DWG watermark into DWG files it created. 9 days later, Autodesk's attorneys won a broad and deep temporary restraining order against the Open Design Alliance. In April 2007, the suit was settled, essentially on Autodesk's terms, with Autodesk modifying the warning message in AutoCAD 2008, and the Open Design Alliance removing support for writing the trusted DWG watermark from its DWG libraries. The effect of the temporary restraining order and subsequent consent decree was to render the Open Design Alliance's DWG libraries, from one point of view, incapable of creating DWG files that are 100% compatible with AutoCAD. Others point out that the failure of 100% compatibility means only that loading such a drawing triggers an essentially irrelevant warning message when the file is opened in AutoCAD. In 2006, Autodesk applied for registration of U.S. trademarks on DWG, DWG Extreme, DWG TrueConvert, RealG, DWGX, DWG TrueView. As early as 1996, Autodesk has disclaimed exclusive use of the DWG mark in U.S. trademark filings. Out of these applications, only TrustedG has been registered as a trademark by the USPTO. The RealG and DWGX registrations were opposed by SolidWorks. The DWG Extreme, DWG TrueConvert, and DWG TrueView trademark registration applications all received substantial resistance, with the USPTO examining attorney requiring Autodesk to disclaim exclusive use of DWG as a condition for their registration. In a non-final action in May 2007, the USPTO examining attorney refused to register the two DWG marks, as they are merely descriptive of the use of DWG as a file format name. In September 2007, Autodesk responded, claiming that DWG has gained a secondary meaning, separate from its use as a generic file format name. As of June 22, 2008, all of Autodesk's DWG-related trademark registration proceedings were suspended by the USPTO, pending disposition of trademark opposition and cancellation petitions Autodesk had filed against the Open Design Alliance and Dassault Systems SolidWorks Corporation. The USPTO office actions notifying Autodesk of this noted the following as facts. DWG is a file format. Applicant is not the exclusive source of files with the format name DWG. Applicant does not control the use of DWG by others either as a trademark or as a file format name. The submitted survey does not reflect recognition of DWG as a trademark, since no distinction was made between use as a trademark and use as the name of a file format. In 2006, Autodesk filed an opposition with the USPTO to the trademark registration of Gateway by SolidWorks. Autodesk subsequently filed a petition for cancellation of SolidWorks trademark registration for DWG Editor. In both cases, Autodesk's basis was that they had been using the DWG name with its CAD software products since at least as early as 1983. The opposition and cancellation actions were consolidated and suspended pending disposition of Autodesk's U.S. District Court suit against SolidWorks. In early 2007, Autodesk petitioned the USPTO to cancel the Open Design Alliance's Open DWG trademarks, claiming that they had been abandoned. This cancellation action was suspended pending disposition of Autodesk's U.S. District Court suit against SolidWorks. In 2008, Autodesk sued SolidWorks in U.S. District Court, arguing that through its marketing efforts, the term DWG has lost its original generic meaning and taken on a secondary meaning referring specifically to Autodesk's proprietary drawing file format, and therefore any use of DWG in competitive products amounted to trademark infringement. In January 2010, on the morning that trial was scheduled to begin, Autodesk and SolidWorks settled the suit, with SolidWorks acknowledging Autodesk's trademark rights for DWG, surrendering its trademark registrations for its DWG-related projects, and withdrawing its opposition to Autodesk's DWG-related trademark registrations. In April 2010, Autodesk and the Open Design Alliance settled their suit, with the Open Design Alliance agreeing to cancel its DWG-based trademark registrations and cease use of DWG and DWG-based trademarks in its product marketing and branding. Because there was no adjudication in either case, the agreements between the parties are not binding upon the USPTO. In March 2010, the Office of the Deputy Commissioner for Trademark Examination Policy at the USPTO determined that evidence submitted by the Open Design Alliance 2 years earlier was relevant and supported a reasonable ground for refusal to register DWG as a trademark. In June 2011, the USPTO issued a final refusal to register DWG as a trademark owned by Autodesk. They were quoted as saying, "DWG is merely descriptive of applicants' goods under Section 2(e)(1) of the Trademark Act for two reasons. DWG is a recognized abbreviation for a Euro drawing, and DWG is a file format used for computer-aided design drawings made both with applicants' CAD software and others' CAD software." Autodesk appealed the decision. The USPTO affirmed in 2013 their refusal to recognize DWG as a trademark. Despite this, Autodesk website still claimed DWG as a trademark after the decision. Support: Autodesk DWG TrueView software is a freeware standalone DWG viewer with DWG True Convert software included, built on the same viewing engine as AutoCAD software. The freeware Autodesk Design Review software adds a possibility to open DWG files in Design Review to take advantage of measure and markup capabilities, sheet set organization, and status tracking. DraftSight is zero-cost CAD software from Dassault Systems that lets users create, edit and view DWG files. There are no open-source viewers for DWG files, although the LibreD project is working on free software libraries for DWG. See also, AutoCAD DXF, CAD, comparison of CAD software, comparison of CAD, CAM and CAE file viewers, design web format, OpenDWG, DraftSight, references. External links, DWG at DMOZ, DWG file extension. LibreD is a work-in-progress developing free software libraries to support DWG files, DWG file examples.